getting very close to giving a birth. I'm not done that yet, but I can feel it must be 10 times more feeling. But
the only apprehension I had was that how's they'll be looking at this the gap in the ears.
Nahi. Today I was wearing full sleeve this blouse and he's like, what is this? What is it? Wear something modern.
I'm pretty much a torn jeans kind of guy, very James Deanish. I like
so
that kind of clothing.
Rather.
Hi Rahul, hi Mugdha. A huge welcome to ETimes. Congratulations for Saree Mood, and you guys are launching this on a very special day. So tell me, how does it feel, to see your vision come to life finally?
This is like I'm now getting very close to giving a birth. I'm not done that yet, but I can feel it must be 10 times more feeling. But right now, I'm feeling that I've given birth to some thing. It's like my baby, and it's just I'm presenting it to the world, and I'm just ready to nurture it and grow it in the most beautiful way. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
How do you feel, Rahul? Supporting her and being around here?
See, honestly, I can't say that I've worked. Mic chal raha hai na? That I've really worked as hard as her on this, but I'm very, very happy for her. So that's one thing. Also, I feel, but when I know her on a personal level so well, so I feel that there's a lot of energy she carries, which I think needs to be channelized not only within the domain of the creativity she's in. I mean, कुछ लोगों का होता है ना कि they can do many more things than the others. So I feel she's that kind of a person. So I'm glad that she's been blessed by a master, and उनकी grace से फिर क्या हो गया कि इनको भी ऐसा लगा कि, and when she went down to sort of trying to accomplish this, I mean, every other day I would just come home and say, I'm flying to so and so place today. I'm flying to so and so place today, and I've made a meeting with the weavers there. So I was thinking, what the hell is going on here? So she was like in a constant period of absence over like a good 75, 80 days, trying to meet. And then again going back and making back and forth trips, shortlisting, pictures, carrying a team with her, all of that.
So Mugdha, tell me, who taught you to, drape the 9 yards? Or, was there any aspect that took time for you to learn how to wear a sari?
I still don't know how to drape a 9 yard because that's Nauwari. I know how to drape a 6 yard.
Okay.
6 yard is a normal sari. 6 yard is a normal sari. 9 yard is a Nauwar, which olden generation, they wore it like, like that. Yeah. So that 9 yard, of course they call 9 yard for a sari, but there's a difference. And of course my mom, we saw her wearing sari and treating a sari in the most amazing way. And my grandmother, so I've seen them wearing saris, and as a child, I used to fold a sari and wear it because the height was not there. So like that, I have gone to school for the functions and all. So I have a very deep association with sari, and I think every middle class or a core Indian girl, woman, lady will have that connection, and that's what that connection I want to tap into with Saree Mood. That's my thing, yeah.
And when was the first time you wore a sari? Any fond memories?
That's what I told as a child, the functions, the annual functions and all, we tried, school, we used to wear saris and trying to fit in. Mom used to never allow us to cut the sari, but trying to fold it and fit in, and or wear the ready-made the kids wear. So yeah.
So what are your favorite kinds of saris?
The one I'm wearing, Banarasi with pure Georgette, that's the most favorite because it hugs your body so beautifully. It's got intricate work, so you can feel now, since I've met the artisans, I know how hard they work on the sari. So I really cherish and respect their work, and I take care of all my saris. But any sari which is made with love, I love it to wear. Yeah.
Okay, Rahul, coming to you. So when Mugdha met your parents and family, did you expect her to be in a sari?
No, yeah, I mean, I'm not from that school at all, So, I mean, see, I'm from the runway, yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, my parents have met all kinds of people.
And
They're very, very used to meeting, So I think the only apprehension I had was that, how's they'll be looking at, this the gap in the years. But you know, the thing is that my mother and my dad, in real
Yeah,
life,
they also.
they have an 11 and a half year. You know, so I think I have to thank my dad for his good genes.
Yeah.
So, what do you like about Mugdha's style the most?
You know, I think some people are just lucky. You know, I mean, you would know that you know, runway models are supposed to be in a certain way. Yeah. You know, for a picture model, of course, you can be having some angles which are nice, and if you're a film model, then you know, expressions. But for a runway model, like automatically, it's at least a 5'8" onwards. You know, if you're a woman. So you know, I feel a lot of times that she takes that gift very easily. It's a rare, rare gift. You know, being tall is a rare gift. You know, being healthy also is a rare gift. So I feel that when I look at her, the advantage she has is because of the way she is. You know, it's just she has to thank her parents. That you know, at 5, almost 9, and the kind of body she has, she can wear anything very, very easily. I mean, that's why she was a clothes horse in the first, you know, to begin with. Are you getting it? So, you know, I think that would just sum up. I mean, if I objectively look at it like that, because, you know, I've been, you know, we worked 10 years as a competitive model. So, you know, you meet all kinds of people, and, you know, one thing I figured out that, you know, for being on the runway, you need to be a clothes horse. So she's a terrific clothes horse. Whether be it Indian traditional wear or be it Western wear. So I thought then that's the reason we thought that, you know, there should be some kind of juxtaposition, you know, in the campaign, you know. So which she did combine, you know, luckily sportswear with.
One of the pictures also.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because that's the brand identity we are trying to create. That's what Saree Mood stands for.
And also, I think that's what today's world stands for. I mean, if I look at my dad's profession, he was in the police services. I mean, why would the traffic guy be expected to be in black shoes, leather shoes, standing all day? You know, he would be better off in just sportswear, like for the shoes, for example.
Easy to travel.
So it's not anything against any decorum of any uniform, because I'm from a uniformed home. Like my father was a legendary police officer. So the only thing as an observation, when I wear sportswear for my footwear and when I wear formal wear, of course it both gives a different kind of feeling.
But you know, again, at the same time, have you ever asked Mugdha to wear something traditional or orthodox and she hasn't? Or
Honestly, no, she loves the traditional orthodox. And a lot of times I have to tell her that, please, yeah, can you wear something?
Like today I was wearing full sleeve this blouse and he's like, what is this? What is it? Wear something modern.
You know,
it's
I'm pretty
this,
much
that.
a torn jeans kind of guy, you know, very James Deanish. I like
So he's
that kind of
opposite,
clothing.
rather.
So she loves, you know, dressing up and wearing traditional, you know, stuff.
so over the years, have you influenced each other's style statements or anything like that?
He has influenced his styles because I feel he's very modest, he won't say it, but he's got a very good sense of style and he doesn't need anything from me. I learned a lot from him. I learned to tone down even from the lipstick color to choosing an outfit or, you know, deciding what to wear at a we as a model, we just wear because we know we look good in everything. But then as you grow and as you understand style, which I have understood in my career, so you change that accordingly. And I learned that a lot from him.
So we can say that he has made you more stylish?
Yes, you can say
You know, I
easily.
sincerely feel, you know,
Easy.
less is always more, you know.
Yeah.
You know, for anything. You know, minimalistic is great, you know, it looks fantastic. And, you know, but with a certain sense of style.
Yeah.
It should speak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when it's minimal, automatically it tends to speak more than say very over the top or opulent. Then for that you need to have a very, very vivid imagination. So it's not that opulence is not great, it's fantastic too. But that sense you need to have a very, very, and also you need to then be comfortable carrying it off.
Mugdha, I wanted to ask you another thing. I watched the AV. You are so spectacular. So, do you miss modeling professionally that way?
I think I'm modeling for all my saris. There is no chance I'm going to miss modeling now. And, you know, sometimes I felt it's too much of me happening here. But I enjoyed wearing every sari. Means you don't know behind the scenes. I'm wearing a sari and and I'm telling, acha wo kar lo, acha wo kar lo. So all the roles I'm doing, and then modeling thankfully comes very easy because we have done it for so many years. So I used to miss it probably. That's why I'm like modeling in all my saris, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Yeah.
You know, again at the same time, have you guys discussed or thought about expanding the family with your kids or anything that way?
He has a
I have a
beautiful,
son, a very, very beautiful boy.
boy.
Yeah.
I have to thank
And then
my
now I
late
have
wife.
one. So I think we are a complete family now.
Like we've got two children, So one Saree Mood, the brand, which is like a baby,
One
which needs a lot of
Siddhant.
hard work to sort of make it go through the years at school and finally form sentences, A, B, C, D, and then making I am a boy, I am a girl kind of sentences. And then gradually make complex sentences and finally write a paragraph and then an essay and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And my other son, of course, he's on his nice way in life. He's lucky, he's a blessed boy that he did so well at his academics in
Yeah.
England. So he's back home, and from a father's perspective, that's the other thing. Not that he sort of asked me for anything.
So thank you so much guys for doing this with me. I had a great time chatting with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.